So in this video, I will cover combined derivative payoffs, a very highly testable topic on the FRM exam. And for this reason, I want to show you a simple and visual method that would help you solve these questions in a quick and errorless manner. With that said, let's get started. So in the exam, there is a great chance to encounter questions like, what is the payoff of a portfolio consisting a short put and a short forward? Or what is the payoff of a portfolio consisting a short call and a long forward? Now, the good news is that if you follow the steps that I'm about to show you, you can very quickly identify that the first portfolio is equivalent to a short call and that the second portfolio is equivalent to a short put. Now, in order to solve these questions in an efficient manner, you need to be familiar with the payoff diagram of options and futures/forwards. In the case of options, I want you to visually memorize a payoff diagram that resembles a kite. In this diagram, the left-hand side represents call options, while the right-hand side represents put options. The top represents long positions, while the bottom represents short positions. In the case of futures or forwards, the payoff diagram is much simpler. An upward sloping line represents a long position, while a downward sloping line represents a short position. And this is a very important visual because this forms the foundation for answering these questions quickly on the exam. So my request is very simple. Please remember this image for the exam. Now let's put this in practice and let me walk you through how to answer the first question. In this example, we have a short put whose payoff diagram looks like this. And we also have a short forward whose payoff diagram looks like this. Our goal over here is to combine these two payoff diagrams to determine the payoff of the overall portfolio. Now, a key step to do this is to first draw a vertical line at the strike price and evaluate the slope of the lines on each side. On the left side of the strike, the short put has a slope of +1, while the short forward has a slope of -1. And since +1 and -1 equals to 0, the slope of the combined portfolio will be 0. In other words, a flat line. And by doing the very same exercise on the right-hand side, the short put has a slope of 0, the short forward a slope of -1, and since 0 plus -1 equals to -1, the slope of the combined portfolio will be -1. And if we look back at the kite diagram, we can see that this payoff profile is matching a short call. Therefore, the final answer is that the combined portfolio is equivalent to a short call. So, as you can see, this process is quite simple. And just for practice, let me walk you through the second example. So, in this case, we have a short call, the payoff diagram of which looks like this. We have a long forward, the payoff diagram of which looks like this. And our goal is to combine these two payoffs. In order to do that, we again draw a vertical line at the strike price and then evaluate the slope on each side. On the left side, the slope of the short call is 0, while the slope of the long forward is +1. Now, since 0 plus 1 equals 1, The slope of the combined portfolio on the left side will be 1. Now doing the very same thing on the right-hand side, we can see that the slope of the short call is -1. The slope of the long forward is +1. And since -1 plus 1 equals to 0, the slope of the combined portfolio will be 0. In other words, a flat line. Now, if we look back at the kite diagram, we can see that the payoff profile of this resembles a short put, and therefore the final answer is that the combined portfolio is equivalent to a short put.